Good afternoon and welcome on our SOPHIA studio. We are preparing some products for outreach about marine conservation and marine and use of marine resources, and we very much welcome your contribution and your expertise in the fields. The work you have been doing at home. So both of you came from Japan, and it's a marine nation, far a long distance away from Portugal, but in fact we have lots of things that could be in common, apart from the historic approach between your country and the Europeans. We were the first to make contact, and a peaceful contact so far. And we have also important. We depend very much on sea travel for economics and on fisheries. We have both of us a long tradition as fishing nations and a culture connected with sea and with fisheries. Also, things move on, and now there are lots of engineering activities going on the sea realm. And I understand that you work in an institution called JAMSTEC, Japan Agency for Marine Earth Science and Technology. Is that right? Yes. And I would appreciate if you can brief us on what is really JAMSTEC, what kind of people work there, how much people work there, what's the proposed speciality, and so. And I would ask Professor Hiroshi Kitazato, please, if you can start this presentation of your JAMSTEC institution.
Yeah, okay. So the JAMSTEC is a research institution attached to the Japanese government, and we in total 1,000 employees is belonging to JAMSTEC. Among them, the 400 research scientists and 300 technicians. Technician means they develop a lot of marine instruments, instrumentations. And then the resting 300 is bureaucratic peoples. And our topic is mostly every field of marine sciences, and including, of course, marine biology and marine chemistry and climate research, and also the earthquake the protection program. And also recently we started has some marine resources studies. Yeah, mostly we are obligated to develop this kind of sciences, and we, as you pointed out, we Japanese island is just edge of the Pacific Ocean, and our country is surrounded by the sea. So we received a lot of benefits from ocean, like Portugal, and also some disasters also come to Japan, like an earthquake and tsunamis. For instance, we are now doing a 10 years research project. After the earthquake and tsunami took place 2011, marine ecosystems are quite strongly disturbed. And then the Japanese fisheries is damaged a lot. So then the government asked us to monitor how the marine ecosystem disturbed at the time of the earthquake and tsunami, and how the recovers. So we should monitor this marine ecosystem disturbance and recovery process. And then we should inform this information to the fishery peoples for the stand up again from the damage of the fisheries. So this is quite important project for us to sustaining the marine sciences and its affection to the fishery science in Japan.
In short, it's some kind of long-term investment on monitoring the sea environment and sharing what should be needed and what can be done by the society, by the organizations, by the scientists to go along in a benefit share basis with the functioning of ocean ecosystems.
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
If you allow me now, I would like to ask Dr. Yoshihiro Fujiwara,
Yes.
if I spelled correctly her name.
Yes.
What's the kind of work you have been doing at JAMSTEC?
Yes. Now I'm working on two topics. One is related to the things now he talked about after tsunami. So I'm mainly working on the distribution of sunken debris and also the influence of the debris to the local marine ecosystems. So for that purpose, we developed small new ROV to search the area. And right now we know most of the flat area looks beautiful, but in the canyons, many sunken debris are accumulated. This is one topic. And the other topic is I'm working on the deep sea top predators like sharks. So the top predator in any ecosystem is very important. So top predator is controlling the ecosystem, especially the functioning and also the diversity. But if we think about the deep sea, nobody knows well who is the top of the ecosystem in deep sea. So I really want to know which species is the top of a certain location of the ecosystem. So we started to see the species. Now we are working on the certain bay named Suruga Bay in Japan, and we collecting some species from the local fishery as bycatch. Then we are checking the trophic level of each species, who is the top. So we have some idea right now. And also we would like to know these predators are healthy genetically or not. So we need many specimens for that, but we don't want to kill them because the number of species would be number of specimens would be small, and also their reproductive they are very slow reproductivity. So now we are developing the specific tools for the autonomous in situ biopsy system. So to shoot the bigger things and collect small piece of tissues without so unnecessary.
It's like some studies that are carried on whales.
Yes, that's
by
right.
picking small samples.
Yes. So right now we just start to develop it. Hopefully in several years we will finish the first prototype. Then we can easily collect many samples of predators.
It's very interesting, that type of work, and in fact about the work of how the ecosystem in the deep sea work. You are in a way trying to bring those things out from the dark in scientific aspect. How the species that are there, how they relate to each other, how the whole thing functions, putting light in the dark, so to speak. And now to Professor Hiroshi Kitazato, please. I saw on the web that your institute operates a number of vessels. Some are classic vessels with a crew on board, and others are high-tech automated ROVs or something like that. Are they developed in situ by your JAMSTEC institution, or are they made to your specification by the industry? What is how do you deal with that situation?
So JAMSTEC keeps 8 research vessels and one human-occupied submersible and 2 ROVs and resting 4 autonomous operational vessel systems. So basically we use these high-tech instrumentations for our deep sea research. But sometimes we need to develop some new instrument by ourselves. And for instance, as Yoshi told that he develops a quite handy the ROV system, which can assemble on the even the local fishing boat. This can we can get some transparency of the ocean floor image in our naked eye, and also this kind of system has a manipulator, and then we can make some experimental work at sea floor. So this kind of thing we are very pleased to progress.
Yeah, and with that kind of vehicle that you have developed, in what kind of depths you can usually work, and what is the maximum depth you can reach?
So very close to the Japanese island is we have a shoreline to the trench floor. The Japan Trench and the Izogasara Trench is a maximum depth of 9,800 meters.
Oh, it's very deep. Yeah.
And go down to the south, we can reach at the Mariana Trench, Challenger Deep, the deepest point of the world.
Yeah, deepest you can get.
Yeah, we use this kind some random system to mooring at the deepest point, and we measure the community respiration rate of the trench sediment, and also we collect many different organisms, and it's quite interesting to work with this kind of the ecosystem.
Okay, and are you satisfied with the current level of your work, or do you see there is much more things to be done in the near future?
Do you have any idea?
For such researches?
For the operating systems you have, if they are fit for the job, or you are always striving to improve?
Yeah, we are always trying to improve it. For example, right now we have one submersible. It can go down to 6,500 meters. But some of the people is willing to go deeper. Yeah. So we have a plan to develop the full depth submersible. That's one choice. And recently, AUV is autonomous operated vehicle. AUV is becoming popular and popular. Yeah. And recently, many biologists start to use it. So we also want to use it for our researches. For example, we have, I told you about the sunken debris, but it's not very easy to cover the whole area by ROV. So if we can develop well about the AUV, we can easily see the location of the sunken debris well. So this kind of things we would like to use in the new tools. And also, now I told you about the sharks.
Yes.
And one thing I really want to see is the distribution and what can I say, their behavior. But of course they swim a lot. So we like to. We already developed small finger to attach the shark. So we are developing this kind of thing.
Yeah. So you are studying the present in depth, and you are paving roads for the future with precision and persistency and imagination, the Japanese way. Thank you very much, and my congratulations and all the best for your work. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.